How many times have you heard people say black people can't grow long hair? Sometimes it's blatant, but sometimes it's indirect. Sometimes you'll hear, that's a natural looking wig, or she's lying, that's not her hair. You see it in natural hair influencers' comments, you see it in Beyoncé's comments, because she's a black woman, so she's not above getting comments accusing her of being bald underneath her wigs.
The stigma and misconception is that people that wear wigs don't have long and healthy hair. That's some bullshit, because it ain't nobody business.
This is an issue only black people, women specifically, go through. I've never seen anyone say to a white woman that their hair isn't real, no matter how long it is. Black women are the only ones that are told to prove that their long hair is all theirs.
I have to ask you,
Yes?
is that your real hair? I know when, in the early days you wore all different wigs.
It's so much simpler if you can find a way that your hair looks natural. Should I ask you if it's yours, Barbara?
It is, as a matter of fact. It doesn't look as if...
The reality is, both black and white women wear wigs, hair extensions, etc. Most of the time, it's our very own black people that accuse each other of having fake hair the moment it grows past your shoulders. I have to be honest, as a child, I thought black people's hair only grew to a certain extent and that's it. I remember my cousin asking me if my hair stopped growing, and I was genuinely like, I don't know, ask my sister since she's the one combing it the most frequently. It sounds hilarious thinking about that conversation now. Everyone's hair grows every day. A lot of black women do have long hair. Also, I must mention that having long hair shouldn't be seen as a luxury necessarily. I mean, it's just hair. That's why I find it kind of funny how people think others will just get up and decide to lie about the length of their hair, especially someone like Beyoncé, who is as private as she can be. She's never came out and tried to prove the length of her hair until now. You'll see her hairstylist talk about her hair or her mother. Her mother has posted her hair in a ponytail, saying how it grew back and people said it's fake. She posted a video literally parting Beyoncé's hair and people said it's fake. She eventually deleted the video and I think Beyoncé probably told her to delete it. That's why she didn't even jump to show herself using Cécred at first, because in her own words, she waited until the quality of the products spoke for themselves before posting a video. And after watching that video, people still said it's a wig or she got hair implants. Beyoncé's mother owned a successful hair salon in Houston.
Okay, we could hear at the head now and a half salon.
So is it really that far-fetched to think that Beyoncé can have long hair? If you look at her mother's hair, it's long as well and she definitely takes after her mother. It goes like this. Longer hair is better. Black people can't have that because they're not better. A straighter nose is preferred over a bigger nose. The lighter the skin, the better, etc., etc. Blue Ivy was compared to Northwest, a biracial child, and ultimately, Blue got the bitter end of the stick because people prefer Eurocentric features. When I was in school, there was a rule put in place by a black woman that banned afros and afro puffs. Isn't that crazy? People with straight hair could wear a ponytail to school, but if you had kinkier hair, basically stay away from that because no puffs allowed. We live in a world where black women are refused certain jobs because of having natural hair. Even black women who are news anchors shy away from wearing braids and styles of that sort. We see a shift happening where people are getting the courage to wear certain styles more openly, but it's slow progress in my opinion. There are instances where I watched the news and kids with locks are turned away from school because their hair is deemed untidy. That's so crazy and wrong on so many levels. Some white people shun black people, and then black people turn around and shun each other. Beyoncé shared an Instagram post talking about her first job was sweeping up hair at her mother's salon and how she can't wait to share what she's been working on with us. Naturally, we assumed that she's coming out with hair care products and people were like, oh, if she's gonna talk about hair, then she should show her real hair for once. Beyoncé has shown her real hair numerous times, but people just assume it's fake. On that very post, she had her curls out and people refused to accept it's all hers because it's just too hard for them to believe that Beyoncé, a black woman, can have hair that long. They'd rather resort to saying she's mixed. I feel like this back and forth will never end, and it's unfortunate. Google is free too. As a child, Beyoncé had long hair and she was bullied for it. It's sad that to this day, she's still getting bullied over her own natural hair. This isn't a Beyoncé issue. The issue is the stain that slavery left on black people, where they absolutely refuse to believe that something as simple as having long hair is impossible. Share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe.